Sup, Dobsters, Dobinites, Dopacadrons. That was terrible. Anyway, so here to tell you to join our league again. The link will be in the profile. But today we're going over top 10 tight ends for Dynasty. Previously I only had one on the list.
I think I only had two. So I don't think I'm not really going to go back.
Yeah, I didn't really have a top 10 previous tight ends, and I could have guessed, but that would have just been stupid. So I only had Brock Bowers was my number one. But anyway, for top 10 tight ends, I'll go 5, you go 5, then we'll go 6 through 10. All right, so one, I had to do it. I like Brock Bowers specifically better than Trey McBride, but I have Trey McBride at 1 because it goes with my notion of getting those 20 and 30-point games. Trey McBride had 4 games over 22.50. He had a 31.40-point game. And he only had 3 games below double digits and 161 targets. Couldn't ignore that. Had to put him at 1. Although if we did like a dynasty draft today, I would still pick Brock Bowers over him. Just favoritism. Brock Bowers had 144.60 points this year. He missed 4 games. He had 86 targets, and he had 2 games over 20.30 points and 137.30 points. So Trey McBride, Brock Bowers. Number 3 got Tucker Kraft. Tucker Kraft missed 8 games, with 2 20-point games and 44 targets. And then number 4, I got my boy Colston Loveland. He really came alive at the end of the season and killing it in the playoffs. He played 1 game. But he did have 4 double-digit games, 1 20-point games, and 69 targets. And then finally at number 5, I got Kyle Pitts. He had 1 40.10 game, and he only had 6 games with double digits with 109 targets. And that was like my main census for putting Kyle Pitts in the top 5 was because of the targets. Otherwise, I would have put Tyler Warren there.
All right. Well, our lists are pretty similar. We were talking before we started the video that it's very difficult to kind of do a 10 set of tight ends. It's a lot of young people on my list, honestly.
And after 3, then it's kind of like pick and choose.
Yeah, I actually have a different number 3 than you, though. But anyways, my 1 as well as Trey McBride. I forgot how many targets he had, whatever you said. 161, but he caught 126 of those. He does have 11 touchdowns, and he has I know. And he has a 28% target share, and that is the highest of all tight ends. Number 2, I do have Brock Bowers, and not much to say about him. He's a stud. He's just on a very bad team.
Do you have favoritism? Would you pick Brock Bowers, or you stick on Trey?
I like Brock as a prospect more, but I'm not going to go against Trey McBride's 3 straight great years of production.
Yeah.
And they don't really have that many receivers. They both have bad quarterbacks. I mean, I guess the Raiders don't have receivers either, but seems like he still gets, the targets and catches over Bowers. I know he was hurt for a little bit, but
yeah, I got you.
But yeah. Number 2, like I said, Brock Bowers. Number 3, I do have Tyler Warren. He started off really hot. I could see him being probably the main target there next year as well, because it's not like Michael Pittman had a great year, or honestly any of the receivers besides Alec Pierce in the last couple games.
Yeah.
So I still will put Tyler Warren up there. We'll see what the Colts are going to do for quarterback, but I guess you could say that for Brock Bowers and Trey McBride as well. Number 4, I also have Colston Loveland. He has a couple of pretty big games, which that was, there's one. Oh, yeah. We'll get to him next. But yeah, Colston Loveland on the year, I know he didn't start till week 5?
Even farther.
He's not even starting, but he's getting more reps.
Yeah, even farther than that, it's like we just didn't have him in the game plan for the first 8 weeks.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, oh, he's good. Let's use him.
Yeah, and I expect Cole Kmet probably not to be on the team next year.
I hope so. No offense, but he just drops too many passes.
Yeah, so Colston Loveland definitely moved up to tight end 1 on the Bears. And he did get 58 catches, 713 yards, and 6 touchdowns, which is pretty good for.
That's really good for
minimum.
Yeah, minimum usage for the first couple of games.
And number 5, I do have Tucker Kraft. I wanted to put him a little higher. I just like Tyler Warren and Colston Loveland a little bit better.
Yeah.
He
can't go wrong.
Yeah, I was gonna say the other 4 we talked about, he could be honestly option 1 on the team.
Yeah.
The advantage is he has I mean, not maybe Caleb, but he does have more consistent quarterback compared to Trey McBride, Brock Bowers, and Tyler Warren.
For sure.
All right, and that was the 5.
Yeah. My number 6 was Tyler Warren. Only 6 games in double digits. He did have 104 targets. I assume it was nowhere near what Trey McBride got in terms of efficiency for catches, but you never know. Did you break that down? If he had, how many catches he had?
Who?
Tyler Warren.
Tyler Warren? Oh, yeah, he has 76 catches.
So 76 out of 104. Okay. All right. Number 7 at Harold Fannin Jr. 6 double-digit games, 120-point game, and 107 targets. At number 8, I had Travis Kelce, 8 double-digit games, 102 targets. 9, I had Sam Laporta. He missed 7 games. He had 4 double-digit games and 49 targets. And number 10, I had George Kittle, even though he's injured. I just didn't want to put anybody else like up there, but there's so many tight ends that I wouldn't even argue with if you wanted to put him at 7, 8, 9, 10.
I even thought about putting the Jaguars side in there for a bit. Yeah, there's a couple that didn't make my list.
Yeah,
but Hunter Henry.
Yeah. George Kittle missed 6 games. He had 7 double-digit games, 2 20-point games, and 62 targets.
Just go down your list one more time. What was it right there? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh man, there's one person I thought you would have. Oh, he's in your honorable mention.
Yeah, just honorable mention.
All right. So, anyways,
he's just not like he's not a game changer. I feel like the rest of them can be game changers. Yeah. Like Dallas Goedert, I don't think can be game changer. He's
older and slower.
Well, it's not even that. Like even throughout his career, I felt like he was never a game changer. He was just there, and it's just coast time.
Well, we'll get to him because he made my list.
There you go.
All right. So at 6, I did put Sam Laporta. I kind of wanted him to drop a little further. I just know like the 2 full years he did play, he was very consistent. Yeah. I know he got injured. There's Lions have a bunch of other weapons at other positions as well, so it's kind of hard for him to kind of maybe get going, but I do feel like he's still like talent-wise a very top-tier tight end.
I believe that too.
That was 6. 7, I also have Harold Fannin Jr. at 7. Big, honestly, probably besides McBride this year, he's probably one of the more explosive tight ends.
Inconsistent.
And very consistent, especially since and unlike Cole Kmet, Njoku's pretty good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a very bad team. Mm-hmm. They had a little glimpses at running back, not really all year at quarterback. Mm-hmm. The receivers kind of are low tier.
Yeah, very
so he's very bright. I honestly wanted to move him up higher. I just really couldn't.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yet. All right, we'll see what next year brings.
Yeah.
That was 7. Number 8. That's
even
where
just the preseason, months from now.
Oh yeah,
might even put him up.
Yeah. And number 7.
8. 7 was Fannin.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. 8. I did put Dallas Goedert there. He did have 60 catches, 591 yards, and 11 touchdowns. He tied with Trey McBride for the most touchdowns. I think actually Hunter Henry had like 9 or 10 as well, which is pretty high. But anyways, Dallas Goedert. The only reason why I have him on the list is because I'm not going to say he's going to take a leap forward, but I'm pretty sure the NFL community kind of sees the writing on the wall with A.J. Brown leaving, and they're going to get a new offense coordinator more than likely. Yeah. So maybe he's just a little bit more effective in the game. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't think he's, more athletic than XYZ or anything like that. Yeah. I just think he's going to get a lot more target share. And then, honestly, in the Eagles' last 2 games and the playoff games, he did get a lot of targets. Yeah. It was like him and Devontae Smith, and that was about it. Mm-hmm. So that's why I had to put him on the list. That, and I only...
They do a lot of shuffle passes to him, but in the end zone too.
And he would have been off the list, but I didn't want to put Kelce or Kittle on the top 10 just because Travis Kelce might not be in the NFL next year.
It's true.
And George Kittle might not play next year because he got a very late injury. Yeah. So those are the only reason why those 2 Hall of Famers aren't on my list.
Yeah.
But number 9, this was a big stretch for me, but the receivers are terrible and they have a really good quarterback. I did put Arondé Gabson, and he had very good stints this year. I guess I just did not write his stats down though. But he had a solid year to me. And Justin Herbert definitely needs like kind of that go-to guy. And I know it's the same team, but this is what I'm gonna compare it to. And I don't think they're in either class, but like when Phillip Rivers was there, every year he always had like Antonio Gates to just dump it off to his safety blanket. So
Yeah.
maybe that could be his.
Could be.
And at 10, I do have a tie, just because their stats are very similar, actually. But I do have Kyle Pitts and Jake Ferguson tied together. And the only reason why I put...
I bet Terrence Ferguson.
Oh, Terrence Ferguson?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot there was Jake Ferguson.
Yeah.
I did write him down. But
I did put the Cowboys one down because both have had 100 targets or more this year. Both had 80 receptions or more this year. Kyle Pitts had probably his best year of his career this year. And Jake Ferguson, sorry. So this was their careers. So Kyle Pitts has played one more year than Jake Ferguson. Ferguson's already got the contract extension. And Kyle Pitts, I don't even know if he has his 5th-year option yet. I looked it up and I just saw that they could choose to renew it. They have the same amount of touchdowns for the career, while Ferguson's played a year less. Pitts is leading quite a bit in yards. He has 1,400 more yards. And they have Pitts has 30 more catches. So, I don't know. I mean, I know Pitts is like an athletic freak.
Yeah.
And Ferguson's not.
Yeah.
But he's very consistent. And the only reason why I had Pitts first, and then I was like, well, Jake Ferguson, he has the quarterback. They have just a better offense besides Bijan Robinson. And the other thing is, like, we'll see what the Cowboys do, because Cowboys do dumb things. But we'll see what they do with George Pickens. So I feel like there's going to at least be like 40 more targets kind of towards him next year. And he had 100 targets already this year.
Yeah.
So it's not the sexiest pick, but you know, it was really hard to do the tight ends for me.
It was.
And my only honorable mentions I really had was Kittle and Travis, obviously. I did put Theo Johnson down. We'll see what he could do with the new regime of the Giants. And then Hunter Henry, even though he's a little bit older, I just did him on the list because he's still pretty relevant.
Yeah. I didn't really have too many honorable mentions. I did write Dallas Goedert stats. He missed one game, only 6 games in double digits, 220 point games and 82 targets. And then Hunter Henry had 5 double-digit games, 220 point games and 82 targets as well. That's pretty similar, actually. I don't know, like just other people I put. Jake Ferguson, like you said, and then David Njoku, Jawan Johnson. It's just like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like there's just nothing that separates any of these people, like 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Just think, like 2 years ago, like Dalton Kincaid was probably a top 3 tight end.
I didn't even put him on a list just because I'm so disappointed with him.
Yeah. Like TJ Hawkinson wasn't on any of our lists.
Yeah. He's taken a real big step back since that injury.
Oh, yeah.
From like 2 or 3 years ago.
Who are some of the other young ones? Like, we'll see what like someone like Mason Taylor could do with the Jets. It's hard to
have him on there. Gunnar Helm,
Yeah.
Terrence Ferguson, Isaiah Likely, and then Michael Mayer. Because Michael Mayer does something when Brock Bowers isn't playing.
Blocks.
No, he gets catches. Just only when Brock Bowers isn't there. Then he goes back to blocking when Bowers returns.
All right. We'll go to the next time.
So next thing is like just trades that we might do for our
own personal teams.
Yeah. So like the challenge. The only thing that I could do is trade one of my quarterbacks, which would be Jared Goff, Cam Ward, or Bryce Young. And then I put Dallas Goedert I could trade as well. And these are just for picks only. I don't have any picks. And then like basically my core is you hear my quarterbacks, and then I have Omarion Hampton, King Henry, Bijan Robinson, Romeo Doubs, Drake London, Rome Odunze, JSN, Harold Fannin Jr., and then of course Dallas Goedert. So like I'm pretty set, but it would be nice to get some picks to help me this year, and I would trade one of those 3. I don't really care which one, honestly. Jared Goff, Cam Ward, or Bryce Young. Basically, I got to figure out where the value is for each one of them and see who's going to give me the best value for where they're at right now. And then Dallas Goedert, I don't know, I feel like I can get like a second at least. But like, I don't know if people want to trade a second, but he's kind of worth a second.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird. And then champions, I'm either going to trade Josh Jacobs or Zach Charbonnet. Haven't decided which. Just got to see where the where the value is on those people again, and then probably trade Michael Wilson too. But I kind of want good value for him because I feel like he put up pretty good numbers. I don't know if he's going to stay with Arizona,
I was
but
gonna
I feel
say, I
like
think the last like 4 weeks of the season, he was like ranked like wide receiver like 6 or something.
and I feel like if he goes to another team, he's gonna ball. Like not like the 10 reception games that he was getting, but like uh, he'll surprise me, kind of thing. But anyway, my core for that one is Jaden Daniels, Zach Charbonnet, and Josh Jacobs. And then I have Emeka Egbuka, Zay Flowers, Justin Jefferson, JSN, Michael Wilson, and Brock Bowers. So like both leagues I'm pretty set up in. I would only trade for picks only to just to try to get like some rookies in there, just in case my team sucks and I have to not tank, but trade away like JSN or something. I have him in both leagues, and he's obviously worth the most.
All right. One of my trades I'm thinking about. I'll just stick with that league. That was the challenge, right? That you did.
The first one, yeah.
All right. So that one was kind of difficult for me, honestly, because the first thing I was thinking of, because I have 3 starting quarterbacks. I have Trevor Lawrence, Justin Herbert, and Jackson Dart.
Yeah, better quarterbacks than me.
Yeah. And I have my receivers are pretty decent. I need some depth. I need to improve my running backs and my tight ends. But I don't really want to give up any of my top receivers right now because I'm kind of like a mid-tier team. But I do have some picks, so I'm not like too worried. So my 2 top receivers are Emeka Egbuka and Puka Nacua, and I don't really want to get off of any of them. Yeah. So this is more of just a minor trade. This isn't really gonna set anything. I just want to get rid of Keon Coleman. He just really pissed me off. So I'm basically he's probably at most just a throw-in piece to like sweeten the pot if someone believes in him, or they're just like, oh, Buffalo wide receiver, that's value. So what I'm going to try to do in the offseason is just package him and a pick just for a slightly higher pick, just to try to get a little higher pick. So if I want a second, I will try to do Keon Coleman in the third and see what I need to do to get that second.
What pick do you have in them?
I don't know, honestly. Now you go with your next, because I don't really have much about Keon Coleman, since I don't think his value is that high.
Oh, that was it. That was my 2 weeks. Like, I'm not trading too much because like I have the team, the core, and everything. I just need like picks, and I don't mind trading those people that I mentioned for picks.
All right. Well, my next one, this one is in the sleeper league with
Evans.
No.
Oh, with your Brett and everybody.
Brett, yeah. I don't know why I forgot his name. But anyways, that league, well, technically 2 years ago now, not this season that just passed because I did not make the playoffs, sadly. I was 1 game out, a lot of injuries. My team's still pretty good. I would like to get some depth. But the one like kind of move I was really thinking about for a while, I want to get rid of Ken Walker. I was thinking about Breece Hall, getting rid of him because I have him. Oh, sorry. I have Breece Hall, Ken Walker, Chase Brown. Those are my 3 main running backs. Chase Brown, not the highest on him. He does get a lot of catches and he does like kind of vulture some touchdowns away. So I think his value is still pretty decent. And Breece Hall, I
don't think you're going to get the value for Breece Hall.
I don't want to trade him. Okay. I'm just hoping he goes to another team. Like I don't know why the Jets traded everybody away except for him.
Right.
But anyways, my plan is, which I do have a first and a couple of seconds, and I can package people with Ken Walker because I know this is going to be an upgrade. So I want to try to get Devon A-Chain on my roster just so I have like a back that is consistent every week. The other 3, they're fine. They have big games, but there's a lot of times they only give me less than 10 points, which is very annoying. So my plan is that right now I want to do like Ken Walker, maybe throw in DJ Moore and a first for Devon A-Chain. See what we can get for that.
We'll see where DJ Moore goes first. He's still capable. He's just
DJ value pretty low. I think now, to me.
Yeah. I think he just he's just not fit with the Bears.
But anyways, long story short, for Ken Walker, I'm going to try to upgrade to at least like a top 5 back for him. I'll throw in some picks and some other players if I need to. And my last one, my team is very bad in this league, which is Champions. So I only have like 2 kind of valued pieces, which is Amarian Hampton and Marvin Harrison Jr. Like I have like people that I don't know. They're fine to start week to week, but it's like Keyshawn Boutte and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's not really much value trading those away.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about maybe trading Marvin. I know it's probably not the best time to trade him, just since one, he got injured and he had a surgery. It wasn't an injury, right? Like his pancreas that needed to be removed or something. So he had a surgery.
Yeah.
But it just didn't look that great that Michael Wilson kind of had a surgence after he left. So,
yeah.
I mean, I'm not ready fully to give up on him. I kind of only wrote him down just for the segment.
Yeah.
But I'm still expecting at least they don't have to be top notch first rounders, but I at least want 2 firsts for him in return.
Yeah.
And I'm also thinking this is kind of like more of a question than me saying what I would trade for him. Would you do you think this would be a good offer and for both parties? If someone like Marvin Harrison Jr., would you want in return something like Jordan Addison and a pick or Devontae Smith or Jameson Williams? Or do you think he's kind of in those categories?
Nah, I think Marvin Harrison, despite the drops, I still think that it's just the quarterback's fault, honestly. Yeah. So I'd still rank MHJ above them, but Jordan Addison might be a good one if you can get him in a pick. I don't know how big of a pick you get, maybe second.
Yeah, I mean, I would want at least a high second.
Yeah,
but
yeah, that'd be tough.
Yeah, maybe I could just maneuver something around, add another pick, or maybe they like Keyshawn Boutte.
Yeah.
But those are my 3.
Do you like the way your team's set up?
I like 2 of the 3. Yeah. I mean, the other one, I know I'm gonna probably finish bottom 3rd for probably another year. I mean, I had 2. I think this year and next year I have 2 firsts in that league, and I also have multiple seconds and thirds. I just have no depth at all, and champions, and just in my brain every year I'm just I gotta restart. But I did that too much, where now I just don't have any players. So I'm just gonna keep and hold for a while. Even though I was just talking about trading Marvin Harrison. The other ones, I just need to make little tweaks, and I feel like I'll be okay.
Yeah, I like my challenge core a lot, just because I got the big games. Because I'm expecting Marion Hampton to get those 20-point games, 3-4 times a year.
Yeah.
King Henry, he's older, but he's still gonna get those consistent touchdowns. So at least I'll get double digits most of the time. John Robinson, no need to say anything. He's just gonna be a beast unless he gets injured. Drake London, same thing, and then JSN, same thing. For the challenge, so I feel like I'm really good there. I just don't have too many picks. I have more picks than I do in Champions. Champions is the one where I was like, Justin Jefferson, don't know what's going to happen. Jason's really good. Brock Bowers really good. I feel like Emeka Buka is going to be really good. I like Zach Charbonnet over Josh Jacobs, but I don't know. I feel like he has to go to a different team, or Ken Walker has to walk for him to just show.
I think Ken Walker's a free agent after this year.
Yeah.
Or, when the season's over.
And hopefully they don't pick a running back. I hope Zach Charbonnet just becomes the guy.
I feel like they don't like him.
I feel like they don't like him either. Or Ken Walker. I feel like they just don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
With running back.
I know Zach Charbonnet cannot block at all, so I know that's why he's probably not on the field as much. But
it sucks too because he's really good catching out of the backfield.
Yeah. You gotta throw it to Jason.
Man. But yeah, those are our teams. That's what we're gonna do. Next week we'll figure out something to do. We'll keep you posted. Saturday I'll do my divisional over-unders. I'm not sure how I did this week. I'll have to look. We'll see. But anyway, join our league. Let us know if you have any questions. And then we can talk about, kind of how our league's going to be set up. Some rules, especially with tanking and kind of reprimands for tanking and stuff like that. But anyway, let us know what you think. Peace out, Dogsters.